Hey Aslan, hey Devil Slayer, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. So, Peter Albano. As a human, Peter Albano was a philosopher who dabbled in the dark arts. The Sensui saw his talent and offered him power and immortality. He accepted our greed or the promise of a better life. Because of the change would aid him ambitious quest for true freedom. However, once he accepted the blood, Peter found himself part of a loyal family, something he never experienced before. Over time, he saw that the humans were growing stronger with their science and technology, and soon they eclipsed the Sinjuin. I think that's how you say that, and relegate them to a footnote in history. Started to act and started performing experiments. He used modern science to breed new mutations and created an army of fall bloods, easily manipulated by the vampire masters. Each of these monsters are horribly disfigured nightmares created by the Albano's associated process of transformation. So I'm going to read these. As a explosion set for the agents swept the train off its tracks, Jesse and Edgar finally reached the wreck, sheltering the hunt hustler responsible for the Arsenal cargo, a vampire called Chester Morgan, and hauling blood and monsters to the secret meeting inside Belleville Mines, where the huge congregation of ancient vampires is about to take place. Hoping to catch the notorious vampire lord Peter Albano, the Albano, Edgar, and Jesse decide to follow the lead. The raid and the blade brawl for the vampire temple as he gets a hold of the Albano's head returns to Institute headquarters. A long hunt finally ends, and Jesse hopes not only to bring Albano to justice, but learn more of the secrets of once his vampire regeneration kicks in, and interrogations can start. The first spark. As instruction of the Beltmanville Temple, Jesse and Edgar head back to Manor, the headquarters of the Rentier Institute. The Vulnerable Monster Hunting Organization is led by Jesse's father, Rentner. They carry them out with the trophy of vampire nobility, the head of Peter Albano. Jesse is counting on the audience with his father's, who's about to present a new and deadly invention to its assembled crowd. An instructional device designed not to only destroy vampires or shatter their vampire illusions they create, called glamours. So, I did that.
Mr. Rentier?
Eddie's boys. My father in his office?
He is. Hello, sir. Director Rentier spared no expense to approve those gauntlets.
Thank you.
Officially, they called it a cholera epidemic, but truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in the hunt.
School, so I'm working with that Abraham Lincoln, I guess. One of the best presidents in the world.
Edgar and my father in the Civil War. Right before the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, Central Virginia. His life changed forever during that fight. Highborn nearly killed him. Badly tore up his leg. Edgar carried him in the dead of night across enemy lines to a field hospital, but the surgeon could only do so much. After that, Dad could no longer function in the field.
There's another one over here, I think. Let's just pick up everything I can.
Heavy as hell.
Where the hell you been? Thought you got bitten by some tick.
Some of those faggy fellas were hiding out in Providence. That's why the president ordered the western border secured. Did you hear about those ones that grew tentacles? That's a first.
Yeah, fought one.
How did it go?
that big fangster you were after? Sir.
Gravener's with you?
He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded accordingly.
Edgar isn't some civilian looking for a medal. This is all he knows. Your institute saw to that.
My institute? This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of great progress, great change. Today's presentation is of critical importance to the family. After which...
Edgar is family.
After which, I expect you to step up to your duties here at the Manor.
With all due respect, Director, I am a field agent, not a paper pusher.
You're a rentier!
Why must you always make me spoon-feed these things to you, Jesse? There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts. I do believe someday soon you will see it my way. And if you don't, it's my responsibility to force that change. Now, leave me be. I must prepare for the presentation. And send someone in here to clean up this mess.
Mr. Rentier, Agent Feathers is waiting for you in the lobby.
Should have seen that priest armed with holy water, crosses, and whatnot. And that tick, he was scared stiff.
Yeah, well, would have loved to have seen his face when you walked in with that gauntlet.
Oh, very funny, guys.
Train fare here cost me an arm and a leg. Sure hope it's worth it.
Veil of Secrets.
Allow me to convoy the half of President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison. My warmest congratulations on Rentier Institute 75th anniversary opening, 50th branch of Institute, which it congregates with the celebration. It is a true mark of importance that the fine institution has in our great country. I am more confident that Director Rentier's visionary leadership will continue to protect our citizens from any supernatural forces we encounter. Yours truly, Secretary of War, Stephen Bendon Elkins. P.S. We are going to attend the reception together with DC's Rentier's Institute Outpost Director, Mr. Edward Jones. Hope you don't mind letting him leave his post for the well-deserved celebration. I'm not going to talk to him yet. I'm going to try to pick up as much collectibles as I can.
From my first year of cadet training, I'm the shortest one of the bunch. Well, the very next year, I grew like a weed. Had to buy all new pants.
Mr.
Try to go.
Rentier, you remember me?
Should I?
Cash.
Director Rentier sure looks edgy. Something's up. I can smell it.
You're just in time. The presentation should be starting soon.
What do you got for me this time?
Rentier revolver, handy, fast, and reliable signature hammer mechanism allows of rapid fanning shots provided one's hands on the skilled enough. This weapon doesn't require aiming. It can be loaded automatically using the cylinders emptied. Hold R2 to fanning and R2 to single shot. Oh, what's up? Minder shot. An enemy can be shot right after becoming airborne with a single revolver bullet or increased damage. Effect can be repeated with the right timing as long as the enemy stays in midair. Does not work for the fanning action. Do not disturb. Healing is now followed with the 5-second invulnerability. That sounds amazing. I'm going to do that one. Now, where am I going? This way? Okay. Is there any more collectibles?
Stables. He ain't coming in.
I heard Gravener's finally retired.
Another one over here.
Father in all his directorial glory. The artist who painted the portrait, what was his name? Philomen Cole? He was so curious about those gauntlets. Word came back that he talked about them in a local pub, and Father had to give him a very stern talking to. Scared the living piss out of him. Father was a very private person. I'm surprised he ever consented to even pose for this portrait. You can see by the look in his eyes he wasn't too happy about it.
Good to see you back, sir.
Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats. And, welcome. Yeah, I'm Assistant Secretary of War, James Harrow. President Cleveland wants you to know how appreciative we are of the vital service the Rentier Institute performs, defending our great country from monsters of all shapes and sizes. He also wanted me to make sure you're not blowing all our money on Mexican Monty. But that's another conversation. Yes, quite. Well, as I say, keep up the good work. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you all for gathering here tonight. It's rare we gather in such numbers, but I believe great progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by the creature's most insidious weapon, their so-called glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick. When triggered, the Zapper sends out an electrical impulse that shatters any nearby sanguisuga's glamours forthwith, eliminating what is not and leaving only what is. Once finished, these new gauntlets will be distributed to cells nationwide post-haste, allowing us to sweep our respective territories for glamored nooks and crannies. This is the beginning of a new age, gentlemen. Armed with this gauntlet, there is no way our enemy can surprise us.
Innovation of a device created by the RE. Then the RE2 distributes vampiristic illusions worn by the left hand and utilized as support tool in combat, thanks to the capabilities to discharge and create an electric arc on demand, plus L1 to block. Animatronic electrocute enemies. This is one to block an enemies attacking you. It defends you them and it makes them open toward the RE combo. That's something a little bit used to. They're a little too early. Perk. That sounds really good. Press E combo. Pushing R1 to deal fast melee attacks in the nearest electrified enemy. Oh, I can't get it. Shit. Zapper block. Press L1. Press L1 just about to be hit, but blocking and attacking and applying electronic effect, leaving all everywhere enemies stopping the damage. Special attacks can be blocked. I cannot get any of it. I don't have enough.
Jesus Christ. I'll bet you have one piece.
That protection in the full arc can pull enemies marked with the zap ability. Zap icon, you can consider HG indicator, hold L1 left stick down when the return makes it execute it. What the heck? Excuse me. That's the process. There are no activity consensus among RE scientists as RI scientists as the now of how and why the process grows a toxic parasite worm in its guts. It expels these worms in the defense mechanism and they explode on impact. Some suspect that concerned vampiristic genetic traits mingle in intestinal bacteria to birth this new creature. Others believe that the vampire blood carries microscopic parasites that grow into larvae once fed by the host body. Though processes are not particularly bright, they are extremely dangerous and they're predictable in the fight. Vampire Highborn. Ooh, Vampire Highborn. That looks sweet. Highborns are strongest and most powerful of all Sichuni species, or vampires. They are pure bloods, descendants of original Sichuni. They are extremely intelligent, dangerously cunning, and physically imposing. They can be easily ensnare humans using either the strength of their bodies or the power of their minds. Thanks to the blood bond, they communicate telepathically and use the ability to control the victims as well as their furry helpers, bats or wolves. Anything else? Free bullet. Nope, I don't have it. Nice.
Edgar, do you hear me? Couldn't have gotten far.
Jess, thank Christ.
Where's my father?
Still kicking ass last time I saw him.
Old fool thinks he's still in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it, and I'll find Harrow's pampered ass. Meet me out front.
Never thought I'd have to blow up my own house.
Hold up, Hal. You're gonna be fine.
You okay, Agent? Just hold on.
Money.
Christ. What a massacre. I'm gonna find who did this and tear them a new asshole. I ain't moving. Must be missing something.
Yeah, position R can be used to dash toward enemies. Supposed to hold L1 left stick up, snap into the enemy position to execute it. If it broke, never fix it. What the hell is going on here?
Shut your ugly traps.
Oh, I see what's going on. There are the heads that are growling at me. There's the collectible over here.
Joseph Warren and great-grandfather Dick. To find the Tick headquarters, he let the Brits take him captive. Would have loved to have seen the surprise on their faces when he incinerated those Tick nests and saved their royal asses.
It's really creepy, dude. This game kind of reminds me a mix of Jonah Hex with Van Helsing. That's what it reminds me. Do I go up somewhere? Oh, I didn't see that over there.
I can smell the gas.
Buy an upgrade, okay. Where's the upgrades? Hitting a weak point can now stores a bullet to spend on it. That sounds really good. Jump! Let's look around real quick before we even do that. There's nothing.
This place before we break into the archives. Jesus, gotta get out of here. It's gonna blow. find my father.
He's probably dead. I have a feeling. Well, it was like a vampire lord, kind of. Where are you? First point. Press L1 and R1 to jump forward and smash the ground with the damaging blast. Nearby enemies take dire damage as they are knocked down. Use the movement to adjust the direction of the attack. Press L1 and R1 the area of impact attack. Consumes energy. Gather energy, the feeling, and melee attacks in the form of finishers. Buhag. Buhags have first appeared in Gola Creek culture and folklore, but they're no myth. Unlike regular Sanctuini, Buhags cannot grow their own skin, but they hunt humans for theirs. Some used to believe that Buhag wears the skin of its prey would walk among humans in the broad daylight, but that has been disproven by Buhags aren't civilized or smart enough to come off as believably human.
It's all gone.
this. Get him out of here. I got this.
Don't be cross with me, Father. I couldn't leave you at the mercy of these savages. Could you not do that, you fleshy toad? You nearly hit him. Mighty Rentier Institute, choking on ash and blood. I had hoped you'd make it more difficult.
Jess, we won't make it to Calico like this.
Move, Gravener! I order you not to let me die like that!
I almost had her. If it weren't for that old wound. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get old, son.
Yeah, never get married. Now stop blabbing, you're gonna be fine. I know what I'm doing.
This is the key, Jesse. Don't let it out of your sight. It's all we've got. It's in your hands now.
We need to stop!
Stop! We need to get the fuck out of here!
We need to find a defensive position to hold us over till morning. Then we head to Calico.
My wife could blow this defensive position over with a wet fart.
We need the higher ground.
And that's where the sun will hit first.
I'll get the horses, and we'll stand our ground up there.
Okay guys, that's the end of that part for now. So if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, like this video, and I'll help out in the rating and put on post notifications to miss another episode. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.